Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of our Pentagon challenge. If you guys haven't seen the rest of the series, there's a link in the description and there's a playlist in there where you can watch every single episode. But if you haven't seen the first episode of season 6, where we lost against Kashima Antlers to start off this series, this season, I played loads more league games and a few cup games as well. We won our second game in the league against Niigata 3-2, so 1 loss, 1 draw to start the season off, which is quite good because all we want to do is just to try and survive the drop. We're probably favourites to finish rock bottom in this league this year, so if we can finish outside the relegation zone, that would be huge. I've been applying to jobs, but unfortunately nothing has popped up yet for us. But as you can see, Kobayashi scored against us. You may remember him. He was on loan with us for a couple of seasons in the second division. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get him on loan for the third year when we got promoted. But I had a look at him. I saw his contract was expiring in less than a year's time. So I put in a bid for him. And if we click on him, as you can see, centre midfielder, which is a position that we most desperately need to improve. He is now a Kanazawa player. We have picked him up. I paid 600,000 for him. As you see, he was on loan for a couple seasons back in the second division. But he is now one of us. He's played 10 games. I put in a bid just before we played this match and then he scored against us. And then we accepted the contract as well. But 6 losses in a row after that game in the league, which was not good. We played Yokohama in the cup, won 3-1 at home. We then got the draw away from home, which meant we progressed 4-2 on aggregate into the second round of that cup. So we've completed that objective to get to the second round of the cup. So if we do get relegated, at least we've completed this one, which could help us keep our job. Shonan in the second round, the team that we beat on the final day of last season to get promoted, they ended up winning the playoffs anyway, but we're playing them in the cup. We lost 2-1 away from home. We got the second leg to play at home. So if we can pick up a result there, we could progress to the third round and go on a little cup run. But we picked up a 4-2 win in the league, 4-0 up at half-time. And then they pulled 2 more back. But we luckily held on and picked up our second win of the season there against Yokohama. Now, a lot of games back-to-back, as you can see, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, all the way quite through to the season, especially if we go on a cup run. Just even more games being put in the mix. So difficult to keep hold of fitness. Of course, Shonan in the second round of the cup. We're playing Kyoto next at home, who are 9th in the league as it stands. We are down in 18th, of course, 7 losses out of the 9. 2 wins picked up, 6 losses in a row in the league. But hopefully we can turn things around. All we want to do is avoid relegation. As you see, the expectation is us to battle bravely against relegation. So even if we get relegated, I don't think we would get the sack. But we don't want that to happen. This is how we're lining up. Okazawa, Hiraga and Nakazoto, all unable to play for this game. I think he is on loan from Kyoto. That's why he can't play. 2 players are injured as well. So we've got a slightly rotated side for this game. Of course, Kobayashi, our new signing, is in. Other than that, there's been no more new signings. Hopefully, I can pick some more up halfway through the season when the transfer window opens again. And we can strengthen this squad. Because we've had quite a lot of injuries as well, starting off this season. Quite a lot of injuries. Of course, the games come in thick and fast, meaning lots of tired players. So it is difficult for us, especially when we've got not a great squad with a lot of depth. And Fukuzawa, with the free kick, the flex off the wall and in, he's very good off set pieces. Picked up loads of goals last year. Pretty much all of them, I think, were from direct free kicks. So a very good free kick taker we've got at right back. Got a good right back on loan as well. But Fukuzawa, he comes up big with those free kicks. So we take the lead 1-0, but they pull one back here. 1-1, long goal kick from the goalkeeper. We've got another chance here, and Tales, assist from our signing Kobayashi, pulls it back to Tales, and he scores that. And a weird goal there. Ricardo scores. Of course, got a VAR now, but the goal stands. That was a weird goal, that one. But we're 3-1 up at half time. Amazing start to this half. May have to make a couple of early substitutions because we do have a game in, I think we've got 2 days break, and then we've got another game again. So, of course, games are thick and fast. We need results to stay up in this league, so we're going to have to rotate players quite a bit. We're into the 60th minute now. So, time to make a few changes. We get away there. Luckily, no goal conceded. Let's make a few changes then, if it will let us. Free kick on the edge of the box. It's not going to be a penalty. It's a free kick. We'll make a few substitutions first. So Sato quite low and on a yellow. So De Silva will come on. Can play centre-back as well as right-back. Chicano, Kobayashi. We'll bring those boys off because they are big for us. So Gita will bring on instead of Arnaba. So 3 substitutions made. We'll bring on... What we'll do, Ricardo, he's our only right winger at the minute. So I'm going to put Tales on the right, swap him for Boboev, and then drop Buwanika down to the attacking midfield role. So 4 substitutions made. See, we didn't get to see that free kick, so nothing come off that. 1 more substitution to make. We'll make it now, 80th minute. It help us waste some time as well. So Buwanika or Tales is probably our best option here. Henry Iosha as well. But I'm going to take off Buwanika, our striker. And we will drop down CDM like that. And we'll go to defensive, time wasting, long ball. That all looks good there. So Boboev comes on at striker. Resting Buwanika, just Tales and Henry Ioya. 2 important plays for us. They're going to be low on fitness, but it looks like we're going to pick up another win. So our 3rd win of the season, our 2nd win in a row, which might help us. We might be at the playoff, the relegation. Let's have a quick look. We are just outside of relegation as it stands. Couple teams without a win in the first 10. So we're up to 9 points now. Luckily, the bottom 2, we're quite clear of them. 6 points clear of them. It's just that 18th place that we need to be aware of. But still, of course, only a quarter of the way through the season. Still a very long way to go. But I'm going to play quite a few games off camera, guys. As I say, it's going to be a difficult season, so there's going to be a lot of losses coming up. But I'll come back to you for a second game. Actually, we might play this game against Shonan. We'll play the game against Shonan in the Cup. Why not? We haven't played a Cup game yet in these videos. Let's play a Cup game. So I'll come back to you for that game against Shonan in the second leg, where we are 2-1 down. Okay, and just like that, we are through to the Cup game against Shonan. The second leg, of course, we lost the first leg 2-1. I played the league game against Kashiwa. Unfortunately, we lost 2-1. 2-0 down at half-time. Pulled one back straight away with Kobayashi. And then Boboev came on and scored in the 87th minute, but he got disallowed. So another loss in the league, which isn't good, of course, but 2-1 down against Shonan in the League Cup. If we have a look at the rules for this one, extra time if scores are level. So there is no away goals in this competition. So it goes straight to extra time, and the winners go through to the quarter-finals. So this is already our longest cup run already. So if we can pick up a win here, of course, it'll be the furthest we've ever gone. But it won't be the end of the world, because we've already achieved our objective for this competition to reach the second round. So any further from here is just a bonus. And of course, it means we've got more rest between games if we don't make it. So going into this one, this is how we are lining up. Chicano's dropping to right back because Fukuzawa is on 91 and De Silva is injured for this one. Okazawa, centre back, also injured. So we haven't got any defenders apart from Wantabe that is fully fit. So he's on the bench. Asnu starts this one. He is on a yellow, so he will get suspended. Our player on loan from Bayern. But a few rotated players for this game then. Onohara and Inaba make up the midfield. Complete change up top as well. All changes up there. Of course, Terracotta on the right. He's been playing because Iraga is still out injured. He's still got a few days left on his injury. So we're still suffering from injuries. We're going attacking. Got quite a rotated side. Probably 50% of the team has been rotated for this one. It is a cup game. It's a midweek game as well. So we need to rotate players for fitness. But I would like to win this one. It would be nice going on a cup run. Not expecting to win any cups. But if we do win a trophy, of course that would help us get jobs. It would add it to our trophies. Of course, we haven't won any trophies yet. We've won one promotion by finishing second in a J2 league. But no trophies as of yet. I've got 2 Manager of the Year awards that we won the previous 2 years. And Matsu Nagane, our left winger, had a terrible game in the league the last game. Subbed him off at half-time. But he's picked up the first goal here. And he's going to get a yellow card there. He is, as the other player's already on a yellow. So 2 players are on a yellow for them. We're 1-0 up at half-time. Means it's 2-2 on aggregate. They're on a couple of yellows as well. So they might pick up a red if another one of those players gets a second yellow. We've got Asnu on a yellow card. So he will be suspended, I think, for the next game. Because he's already on yellow carrying over. So we might as well keep him on for the rest of the match. Onohara on 74. So let's bring on Kobayashi. I would like to bring off Henry Oyosha, but there's no one that can play there apart from Inaba. So maybe we drop Inaba back, rest Henry Ioya. And we really don't want him suspended because he's a big player for us. 2 subs there made. Do we change any of the front 3? We've got Tales, Buanika and Fujimori are our options. I think we keep it for now. Of course, if there's no more goals, it goes to extra time. So we could do with those subs in extra time. 10 minutes left to go this cup tie. 2-2 on aggregate. Only 1 shot on target this whole match. There's one more chance here. Tsukano's bouncing around a lot, but nothing coming of it. So it looks like we're going to extra time. Extra time it is. If there was away goals, we would have gone through because we, of course, got that away goal at their place. But I think we changed the front 3 here. Go Fujimori on the left. Buanika up top. And maybe Tales, actually. We'll bring on Tales on the right wing spot. Because this Terracotta is our only right winger for the time being. So we'll keep on Nakazato. Can he play on the right? Not really. We'll keep Tales on the right-hand side. We'll keep on attacking. So that's our last 3 substitutions made. It would be nice if you got some extras in extra time, but of course not meant to be. So into extra time then. Of course it stays level. It goes to penalties. They're going to have a chance here. Nothing comes of that. No highlights in the first half. Still only that 1 shot on target that came for our goal, but 15 minutes left to go in this extra time. And if it stays level, we are going to penalties. So just over 10 minutes left to go then. Is there going to be any chances, any more shots on target? A chance for us, Fujimori, the shot saved. Well, it doesn't count as a shot on target for some reason. We're going to have one more chance here. Nothing comes of that, so we're going to penalties. 2 shots on target, over 120 minutes, have 1 goal. So we are going to penalties. Fujimori steps up first. He misses over the bar. And our opponent scores, so we're 1-0 down already. Buanika scores, slots it home. You'd expect that from our striker. They score their second. Chicano. And he misses. He's played the full 120, dropped to centre-back. They score theirs, so we have to score our last 2. And they have to miss their last 2 if we are going to go with any chance. And they score to win it. So we lose out on penalties. Wasn't meant to be. missing 2 of ours. They scored all 4 of theirs. 4-2, we lose on penalties. We took it all the way though, so it wasn't a bad effort. We did win on the day, but we lost on penalties. I wonder if that probably shows as a loss. It does. 1-0 win, but it's going to count as a loss on our fixture list. So that is the end of this episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Picked up a league win. Did pick up a cup win, but we lost on penalties. So at the end of this episode, after 11 games, we are level on points with Shonan, who we just lost to. And we are just outside the playoffs, the relegation by 1 point. I will continue applying for jobs if any pop up in the first division. I did apply to Inter Miami as well, as I said, but Karim Benzema's now got that job. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I appreciate all the support in these videos. It really helps push them and support the channel. And I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode.